Rainier Avenue Radio.
Atlantic Street Center has been serving the children, youth, and families of the Seattle-King County area since 1910. We partner with families and communities to raise healthy, successful children and youth through services including counseling, early learning, youth development, domestic violence, and education support for school-aged children. Committed to serving the African American community, Atlantic Street Center provides services and support for all marginalized people. Learn more at AtlanticStreetCenter.org.
This is Big Poppy, host of Jazz from the Cabinets. Join me each week for a listening tour of the first century of jazz, an eclectic mix of Dixieland, big band, cool jazz, bebop, contemporary jazz, world jazz, all jazz in all forms. That's Jazz from the Cabinets with Big Poppy on Rainier Avenue Radio, streaming worldwide on RainierAvenueRadio.world.
Greetings. This is your host, DJ Neftali, Rainier Avenue Radio.world, the best DJ in the Seattle area. You can catch me every Monday at 8 p.m. on YouTube. Like I said, this is DJ Neftali, the best reggae in Seattle, Washington, the best radio station, Rainier Avenue Radio.world. Come on, right?
You probably have questions about COVID vaccines. Here are some answers about how they're being made.
How are COVID vaccines being produced faster?
Usually, vaccine testing and production are separate steps. But because of the pandemic, vaccines are being developed on parallel tracks. So both steps are happening just at the same time.
How are the vaccines being tested?
Right now, several different COVID vaccines are in testing. Each go through multiple clinical trials with up to thousands of volunteers.
How do vaccines get approved?
Not all COVID vaccine versions will make it to the final stages of testing and approval. Produced vaccines that do not pass clinical trials will be destroyed. But for those that do pass, a team of medical experts will examine test results and possible side effects. If the vaccine is effective and safe, it gets approved and gets to you. Go to covidvaccinewa.org to learn more. A message from the state of Washington.
Would you like to see when your favorite Rainier Avenue Radio show comes on? Check out our show schedule, updated weekly at RainierAvenueRadio.world.
What's going on, world? It's your boy OG Mambo.
And your guy D Money. Join us along with Pint Size Patron and IDYourself
Here on Fresh Juice at Rainier Avenue Radio.
every Wednesday hump day from 9 to 11 Pacific.
Get exclusive interviews from your favorite artists, all the hottest music, and updates on what we got going on in the world.
Here go the first song.
Been like a touchdown. Been like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling. I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling. You know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shawty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shawty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. This feel like it is a 6. Defense is retreating quick. No, I got that cannon on me. Hit receivers on the whim. Welcome pressure, where's the blitz? Not afraid to take the risk. Swear to God, I hate to lose, but winning is my favorite. Swear that I was built just for survival. No Deontay, but I'm Wilder. Slick as Murray, swear to collar. They can't keep up with my mileage. They like where he go to college. They say get him, yeah, I got him. Heat him up, yeah, I'ma hide him. Like I'm Manning in the pocket. I drop back and then I lob it. I can throw it anywhere. Catch it like they Hopkins, it's too perfect, you can't pick this. But if I'm playing defense, you see how I'm moving like Ray Lewis. I swear this is like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shawty in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shouting in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. I don't take L's, that's your story. Fourth down, I'ma go for it. It's two ways that I like numbers that's in the bank and on the scoreboard. Is he insane? I'm like, yes, Lord. Put the captain patch on my chest for it. They calling time out, getting scared. I'm steady thinking about the next score. I make it rain, I'm forecasting these bike, no play action, no flags, baby, that's end zone. Whole team grounded like tempos. We stay down like 10 toes. I'm cashing in to the bank close. Gotta peep how I approach. I beat them deep, now they coach piss. They don't know this, I'm strategic, game plan on point. Ain't no way that you can beat it. Run your play and get defeated. Thought I didn't, but I seen it by the end of any season. Bet my record, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shouting in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown. 7-6 is rolling, you know I don't do no bust now. All my rolling, you know I can get you touched now. Shouting in the crowd, I bet she gon' let me now. Rolling in the end zone, I swear this feel like a touchdown.
Yeah. Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. That one right there was Touchdown by VZ from Lions Den 360. You know what that is. He was on the show at least twice in 2022, and he is the opening song for tonight's Best Songs of 2022 Fresh Juice edition on Rainier Avenue Radio. Hosted, of course, by the Juice Pack, myself, D-Money.
Pint Size Patron.
Yes, sir. OG Mambo should be on his way, and we should be getting ID Yourself as well tonight as well. But they're not here with us. There it is. There's ID. There's ID. Okay, there we go. ID, what's good?
Yo, what up?
What up?
Shout out to BZ, a special shout out to San Antonio.
Yes, man. He was putting on. He even performed a couple of his songs live here at the Columbia City Theater, like in the fall. So that was a really dope thing, and it was on the stage and everything, along with his label mates. Jordy Sam was there as well. So yeah, that was a really good look. We had DJ Defcon on that show too. That was a great show too. So
yeah, I chose that song, man. I like the celebration aspect of it, man. Pretty much you can play that for anything, man. You got up and made your bed in this morning. Touchdown. You know what I mean? Just a quick celebration joint.
Yes. I'm feeling it. Definitely. All right. So if you're tuning into Fresh Juice for the first time ever, it's a really, basically we do like the same kind of deal. We we take a look at all the songs that dropped within the past week, and then we play some of them for you, at least the ones that we can play over the air. This week, tonight, though, is only Best of 2022. So it's anything that we have played on the show in 2022, our favorites. All of us chose at least two of them apiece. So you'll be getting selections from all of us on what we thought were our favorites of this year. We also usually interview artists, and we're expected to have Ronnie Bell from Santa Fe. He's a Southern soul artist on the program. So we'll see if he checks in or not. But if not, we have tons of music from this year that is fire, man. So it'll make you want to be in a crowded room and yell fire and not get in trouble for it.
Good luck with that.
You can always follow us on our Facebook group, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media. You can watch the show from there, comment, all that kind of stuff. We're on IG and Twitter at Fresh Juice Media. You can follow us there, clips of the show. Earlier today, we posted a Fresh Juice freestyle featuring our own Pint Size Patron.
Yes, sir.
Also on our YouTube, you can see the clip there as well. Just type in youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. And all of our music that we've played on the show all year long is available on our Spotify playlist. So you can go rock that for a couple of hours. Fresh Juice Mix 2022 right there.
It'll be dope when we have like an Apple Music thing one day.
Yeah, definitely. All right, so let's see. Check in. Obviously, Patron had something huge happen over the weekend, man. So how did that battle go, man?
Yes, sir. At a battle in Olympia, Forum C's Bomb C's, the 10-year anniversary event.
Yeah.
Me and Heretic, man, we got a lot of mixed reviews, man. Some people said he won, some people said I won, and some people said we were kind of easy on each other, and some people were just, very impressed with the material.
Okay. So how do you personally feel? Obviously, obviously everyone thinks they won, but
I think the best thing that could have happened, which is, some people, it got people satisfied.
Yes.
It got people wanting more. I didn't lose.
Okay.
He didn't beat me. You know what I mean? So
it's a draw.
It was just all things that worked out for the best.
Okay. Respect. How did the rest of the battles go that night, man?
We had 2 cancels. And then we had 2 battles. One battle was Empty Money versus K Philosophy.
Yeah.
K Philosophy coming from, I believe, San Diego.
Wow.
Repping Shots Fired Battle League. And I think that was a rather one-sided battle. Empty Money just had too much diesel for him, man. Too much gas.
Woo!
K Philosophy had a lot of stuff. And I'm always proud of MCs that are able to come to this town and get a reaction from the crowd.
Right.
It isn't the easiest thing to do going out of town and being an away player.
Yeah.
The second battle was Young Nate versus Jada Nightwing, and that was a crazy battle. I think they both came with it.
Yeah.
I think Young Nate just stayed consistent. He went and he built up his 3 rounds. First round was cool, went hard. Second round a little bit harder, and the third round just went super sane with it. So then Jada Nightwing, I think he did the reverse. He started off super crazy, toned it down a little bit, and went with like a bunch of jokes in the second round. Third round, man, I think he might have freestyled. I don't know. He
went freestyle. Okay.
He just kind of winged it. Jada Nightwing, that is.
I've heard that name before, so I'm pretty sure.
One of my favorites for sure.
Yeah.
I've been really paying my debt back to the society lately and get my life together so I can show my son how to be a good example of a role model. And within all that, I definitely put my ear real close to the streets. I was even in Michael Duplessis's inbox. You know what I'm saying? I was just like there, but I wasn't there. You feel me? But I was getting the same thing Patron was saying. It was like half the crowd was feeling one type of way, the other half of the crowd was feeling the other type of way, and then like anybody else that didn't respond to having a feeling of any type of way, they were just happy to be there.
Yeah.
So it was cool. So it was good. It was good energy I was hearing. You feel me?
The good thing about the league is that we've built up a rapport with the fans where they got their 3 battles, however they felt about it.
Mm-hmm.
They were just happy to be in the building amongst each other.
Like we miss each other, bro. As an Oli family, bro, we miss each other. Even if it was a card that we weren't really favoring, if it was an old school day and we happened to just be off of work and in town, we would have kicked it anyway and came down to see the battles.
I literally saw faces I haven't seen since before COVID.
Oh,
man.
yeah?
A few of them. So it was just good to get around familiar faces.
Yeah, I bet that.
I tapped in with Young Nate. I tapped in with Young Nate and so what's up and everything. Like I just tried to make sure I pay my respects. So I'm so happy that went down well and everything. That was dope, bro.
Who are some of the other people that you guys haven't seen for a minute that came out?
Well, he mentioned Michael Duplessis.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a couple years.
Yeah.
Kurt, my guy Kurt. I ain't seen him in a grip. Shout to Shells. Shells, yeah.
Shout out to Shells, man. I ain't seen him in a grip, bro.
I ain't seen him in like 5, probably.
Me, Zeke, and Nook was gonna head down there and everything, but Zeke was even tied up with some business and whatnot, so it just didn't work out.
Zeke was in the building.
Yeah, no, we was all supposed to go as like we was all supposed to go like just in general.
I haven't seen Zeke in like 3 years, probably.
Wow.
So yeah.
Okay.
Zeke got that beard that shows that time has passed.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I think COVID really just had people tucked away for a little bit, and we really got to, enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, I feel like we're all like gradually coming back to these events. Still, there's still some apprehension.
For sure. Like even right now, if there's an event, you really have to kind of force yourself to go or really commit to it, because it's not.
My girl's still scared to go to the theater, bro.
Oh wow.
It's not like back when you could just be like, yeah, okay, I'll go. I was probably gonna step out anyway. Now it's like you probably weren't gonna step out and stop.
Right.
They're like we were just talking about the Black Panther movie. and we're just gonna wait for it to come out on the Disney Plus because we're still scared to go to the theater.
Oh man.
Yeah, we used to be super at the movies, man. I think we had like,
For real.
I think we were part of the clubs or whatever. You got
Remember when the freaking the Compton movie came out and freaking Colin Heretic and like 20 other rappers was like, yo, we all gonna go see it on the debut, yo.
That's hard.
And we were just mobbed to the theater, but it was
I was
like
out of town for that.
Well, as far as my week go, man, I ended up going to the Chappelle show. So with Chappelle, Chris Rock, and all that, man, that was
the
pretty
goats.
Dope.
Come on, man, talk to us. How was it?
It was pretty dope, though. I was actually doing some side work at the time, so I wasn't able to see the whole show.
I was gonna ask, who'd you go with?
I saw parts. Went with my best friend, Tell.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah, definitely.
That's cool, bro.
Shout to Chow Tell.
Yeah, that's right. That's
right. Within all my hiatus, I have been working hard on my album and everything. I got a couple phone calls to make, one to Patron also as well. I'm happy about your event, man. I'm happy to see y'all. It's good to be on the show. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of in and out lately, but I'm trying to get my footing back. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's good to have you in here for sure.
All right. I think I see our guest, man. I think I see him. I think I see Ronnie. So why don't we go ahead and bring our guy coming in from Santa Fe, R&B, Southern Soul singer, Ronnie Bell.
Clap it up.
What's happening, man? What's
happening?
Welcome to the show.
What's good with y'all, man? What's good?
Hey, we good. How about you, man?
Man, blessings, man.
We've been watching you on that Instagram, man. You've been rocking a lot of HBCU parties and all that, man. You've been busy.
Oh man, man, just blessed, man. Just really blessed. Been grinding for a long time, and all that hard work, 20 years of hard work, 20 years plus of hard work, starting to pay off.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Salute to that, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I tell a lot of people that being a good artist it's one thing, but there's a whole completely different 100% worth of effort side to it, and that's networking. And if you can't network, you're gonna either need to have a guy in your pocket to just be talking for you, or you're gonna have to figure it out. Because if you can just only be the artist, but you can't be the networker, you're not gonna get all the money.
I think there's two kinds of artists, man. It's like there's one artist that just really wants to be popping while they're young, be successful and get the fame like that. And then there's artists that are just going to continue to become great at what they do over the time. So to know that you put 20 years lets me know that you really on that path to just, raise your talent level to its greatest, to its full potential.
Well, it's just one of those things, man. It took, it probably, let me see. I've been bubbling for about the past 8-9 years. So
that's a hell of a bubble.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like my whole situation just was just nuts. Like, I literally went through like 10 plus years, 10 or more years of just like from like high school all throughout college, just like beating my head against the wall, man. And the whole time listening to people like, well, you got to go for it. You got to quit your job and why are you still in school and all that. And I was just like, man, I signed a development deal with a label trying to, drop some of my R&B music in like the mid 2000s, man. And it didn't go anywhere. And, thank God, man, the guy who brought me in, I think the CEO, him and the CEO kind of had a little issue because he only signed me to a developmental deal when everyone else thought I was on a full deal. But he knew that he's like, man, I didn't want you to be tied to them if they weren't going to be serious. So I was able to walk away from that situation after a few years when nothing was happening. And, I was like, I totally switched genres and went from R&B to Southern Soul. And it was just on a whim, bro. Like, it was just like, man, this R&B thing ain't going nowhere. I'm getting older and R&B is becoming more of a young man's game, and it's really not R&B. Like if you didn't have a hit in the 90s
Talk
or
about
the early 2000s, like at that time, like it was, or you was like 19 and sing rapping, you wasn't doing anything as far as R&B. So it was just like, maybe I should do something else literally. I graduate. I got my MBA from the Southern University. I got my MBA. I just recorded my first Southern Soul song. I just got my first gig where somebody was just paying me just for my music, and then all of a sudden it was just like like my guy D Money was talking about earlier. It's like if you don't know how to do it, you have to sacrifice and align yourself with a manager or someone who knows how to get to the people, get to the DJs, or who has the network. So you have to be willing to take that risk and take that chance. You protect yourself best you can, but my great uncle was in the business years ago. He had a platinum record in the 70s. He would always tell me, like, nephew, you can have 100% of nothing, or you do what you can and get your foot in the door, and then from there, then you get your business right.
For sure. For folks that are not hip to Southern Soul, how does Southern Soul differentiate in style from R&B?
Southern Soul is like the new Chitlin circuit, man. Like, unfortunately, the actual blues has kind of become more of a mainstream. And if you look at more blues artists, I can't think of my guy's name. I think it's Gary Cooper Jr. He's one of the few people keeping it alive. And then you got like Eric Clapton. A lot of the blues legends are dying, man. So, at one point, everyone in blues looked like me. Now everyone in blues kind of look like you, bro. So
they don't look like me.
Which one of us? Are we talking about Patron here? Are we talking about D?
No, they definitely don't look like me.
I'm sorry. They Eric Clapton and the crew, they look like D Money.
Okay. We need to get some more Asian artists in Southern Soul, man.
Well, it still wouldn't look like me. I'm the one in Patron Lee.
To do this, to kind of wrap it up, man. It was just one of those things where like blues is a combination of Southern Soul is a combination of blues, swing out, soul music. It's basically the new Chitlin circuit, the underground, right? Is some of the guys ain't the greatest singers, some of the music ain't the greatest sounding music, but it has that vibe. It has that old school feel to it. It has that hole in the wall. I'm drinking out a pint. I'm drinking out a jar of some stuff. I don't know what the heck this is, but it is like, man, I'm gonna go down to the hole in the wall with some locals, or I'm gonna go down to this small little juke joint with my friends, and we just ain't gonna give a damn, and we're gonna be on the dance floor, and we just gonna have a hell of a time. And that's really the vibe of Southern Soul, man. It's life. A lot of the music is life. A lot of the music is funny. Some of my music is like life lessons or situations, crazy situations, man. You'll hear a little bit of everything. Some love songs, some pain. It's
My
all
mama,
kind of stuff.
I don't really want to interrupt you too harshly, so I'm sorry. But my mama, she's actually from Texas, and she used to play a lot of like BB King and stuff when I was little. And I remember not getting into music. I asked her, I was like, "What kind of music is this?" And she didn't call it soul or anything. She called it life. She said, "This is life music, and it's music about our lives and what we've been through and how hard it was on all of us." And that's what she would explain. And I learned to see that it was called blues. And later on, and that was in school in class when we were, I was taking orchestra and whatnot. But when I was growing up, just listening to music with my mom in the car or whatever like that, I was like, "Well, who's this? And this is such and such. Or what's this called? This is called life music." And I was just learning it was life music. You know what I'm saying?
Ronnie, I was gonna ask. Do you feel like Santa Fe played a part in like pretty much postponing some of the things that you were trying to do at the time?
No, man, because when I moved here, I took a job out this way, and it's just so laid back. I'm from a small country town, so this is like an upgraded version of there, And I love being here because I can walk around, man. People don't know who the hell I am.
Yeah.
Do you think that if it was a sense of musicianship, you would want? Like,
Go ahead,
would you want to be that popular? If it was musicianship based, would you want to be that popular? Like people just to see you and go crazy,
Nah. I mean, I used to say this, like, dude, like God has blessed me. Like majority of everything that I've ever wanted as a kid, I've been blessed to be able to do to some degree. And there's literally a few things like win a Grammy, perform at the Soul Train Awards or something like that. Like those are things that I haven't been able to do yet. Right? I'm not gonna box myself because, man, I was able to perform at the Showtime at the Apollo, the TV show. I was able to perform.
Nice.
I've been able to perform about 6 times at the original amateur night. I came in third on the Top Dog Finals.
Man, give him a round of applause for all that, bro.
Oh, I'll do that right there. Okay, there we go, Ronnie. There you go, Ronnie.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. Congratulations, man. That's heavy.
And on that note, you guys, we're up on our first break real quick. We got another song from 2022, and we also have our 4th member of the team. We're going to bring him in right before the break. OG Mambo is here with us as well. So,
what's going on, world?
There he is, yo.
What up?
All right, so
man,
yeah.
my door's frozen closed, man. This cold is playing with us, man. It's not playing with us, man.
He ain't no joke about the ice in Seattle, man. I mean, walking out of my apartment, trying to get to the studio, I literally fell on my butt, man. So ain't no lie. It's slippery as hell, man.
Yeah, no, make sure you got that next foot planted before you leave the ground.
Before you move, man. See, the thing is, I almost fell trying to open the door because I unlocked my car like normal, and I go to pull on it. I had to 2-hand that try and get that right, man. So we got some warm water going. I'm gonna see if I can get in motion in a little bit.
You gotta walk like a careful penguin.
Yeah.
Keep that next foot planted before you lift the other one. No, for real, because it's slippery out here.
Yeah,
and not for nothing, but them slips be hurting.
Woo! My butt's still hurting, man.
Yeah, I'm turning 37. I'm turning 37 in January. Every slip and fall hurt different. You feel me?
Ooh, yes, I remember previous slips. They didn't hurt this bad.
Yeah, they feel different now. You feel me?
Go ahead.
If we got time for one more question, Ronnie, I was gonna ask, how far are you from LA?
About a 10-hour drive, about 2-hour flight.
Okay, and I was gonna ask also, the demographics of your area, is it predominantly Hispanic?
Oddly enough, majority of the people that live in Santa Fe, I think it's majority white.
Okay.
Yeah, but
that's not too odd. We in America.
Yeah, he's right. Mambo ain't lying.
That's true.
They got the jazz. They got the jazz music in the neighborhoods, Ronnie.
No, but I like Santa Fe, bro. Santa Fe is a pretty liberal, pretty artsy type city. So it's probably like 55% white and like 44% Hispanic, and like black and everything else is kind of thrown in there.
Gotcha.
Hey,
But
all right, so
a lot of us.
we're coming up on our first break right now, and this is our best songs of 2022 show. So all the music that you hear is stuff we've played in 2022, and this next one is one of ID's picks, man. And I remember when we first played the song, and he had the craziest clip that it was one of the first clips we ever made. But yeah, if you want to remember this clip, I'm gonna play it for you all real quick because this is ID gigging to this track that we're about to play.
I'll tell you, Patron.
Shout
Tell
out
when he gets the girl back, all the fish start singing, bro. Let the world unite.
What?
Oh my! I could see that. Yeah, I could see that for sure.
Yo,
You see me down there on the fit. You see me down there on the ocean floor with the John Travolta fit. You know what I'm saying, with the wingtips. You know what I'm saying? You gotta let the world unite. You gotta
put the scuba gear on.
You got Stupid Steve up in here.
ID on the flippers.
I don't know where this is going, so we're gonna move on. Miles says, "Go to 2017."
Just like 5 years ago.
My bad. But as soon as you said 7, I got you.
Look at ID's on crazy tonight. And you just got some of the tail end of ID's dancing, y'all. It was off
Man,
screen.
look. I mean, I'm gonna get some other bottles over here, but look, I'm gonna get some other bottles to show y'all. But look, I had to get my Dame Dash on for a minute, and then with the he was on the boat on the one Jay-Z video on Big Pimpin' when he was like,
Okay,
yeah, hit him real quick with that. You know what I'm saying? But I was bro, that song had me going, fam.
You were gigging. I recorded it because I loved it.
You were getting down.
Oh Lord have mercy! I was in here going crazy. I was trying not to wait to
Oh, yeah, he was getting down tonight.
Yeah, you gotta let me get on stage when you perform that on God.
Absolutely. I need that energy.
For real. That
Oh
was
my
a jam.
God, I love
My
that.
jammy jam.
You're gonna be on stage. I'm gonna call you up. Yes, I love it.
Why did you stop, though?
You gotta do John Travolta
I
on
can't
that.
stop, man. That's all, man. It's infectious, yo.
It really was infectious.
Yo, I remember that hoodie, yo. I was doing laundry that day, yo. I was out there just looking like rags, but I was feeling like gold, brother.
Yes, man. Let the World Unite. It's by Siri Black that he was dancing to.
Yo, shout out to the homie. We're really working on some album work, so I'm trying to
You got a
get
song
everything
with
plugged
Siri
in.
coming? Okay.
I'm working on it. Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta get the production right. Me and Smoker trying to get the production right for this, but yeah, it's gonna be dope.
Ooh, okay. Well, here we play that song right now. One of ID's picks, best of 2022. Siri Black, Let the World Unite. We're coming back. Ronnie Bell is here with us, y'all. So keep it right here on Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio.
Is it time to give in? The world is bleeding and I don't know how to stop it. Will the good ever win? When it can't get any worse, let's find a way to top it. Where do we go from here? It's hard to find a way when you're controlled by fear. Surrender your doubt. Be the light that gon' draw darkness out. In this together, we're all the same. So let the world unite. Come together, clean out the toxic thought. Let the world unite. We're forever moving in the rhythm of God. Let the world unite. We're awake when we're all equal. That's the what we power to the people. Come together, honey, just shine your light. Let the world unite. We know who we are. Conscious beings on a higher vibration. Orbit a star. Erase all the borders, let Earth be our nation. It's time we pick up the pace. If we're running in place, we lose the human race. Life is a gift, and it can be magical if we just let it go within or go without. We're all the same, so let the world unite. Come together, clean out the toxic thought. Let the world unite. We're forever moving in the rhythm of God. Let the world unite. We're awake when we're all equal. That's the what we power to the people. Come together, honey, just shine your light. Let the world unite. So let the world unite. Come together, clean out the toxic thought. Let the world unite. We're forever moving in the rhythm of God. Let the world unite. We're awake when we're all equal. That's the what we power to the people. Come together, honey, just shine your light. Let the world unite.
This is Sarah Black. You're listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio. Mwah. Love.
Are you a small business owner in Seattle who was impacted by COVID-19? The Seattle Office of Economic Development is investing $8 million to connect small businesses to operating capital. Small Business Capital Access Program will lower the cost of Washington State Small Business Flex Fund loans by paying down 25% of the loan principal. Eligible small businesses can borrow up to $150,000 with a 4% interest rate to cover expenses like payroll, rent, utilities, and supplies.
What's up, everyone? It's your girl, Queen Bree, inviting you to come join me on Clean Greens Living. Broadcasted Tuesdays, 12:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, live right here on Rainier Avenue Radio. On Clean Greens Living, we talk farming, community, and ways to being healthy. So come join me and let's discuss ways to create a healthier you and a healthier community.
Welcome to Fitness Corner. I'm your host, Mark Bryant, and you're going to get a whole total body workout on my show, starting off with a warm-up, aerobics, strength training, cool down, and stretching. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Yo, you tuned in to Rainier Avenue Radio. This is Fresh Juice, squeezed daily with D Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself. Veezy.
Around this time of year, all I want to say is, all I need is you. Tonight, while the fireplace is burning, and I feel the warmth come from your face. Stars bright, and the angels are singing, 'cause they know what tomorrow will bring. Tonight, while the fireplace is burning, and the children know how to wait. I'll share with only one so special about the gift I want on Christmas Day. I want you, I want you, I want you. I want you, I want you, I want you. Baby, all I want for Christmas is you. My Christmas is you. Listen to the singing of my soul as the melody dances so free. Joyful is the rhythm of my heart as it's filled with the seasons chill. Yeah, angels will fly across the heaven and dance in the middle of night.
All I Want for Christmas by our guest, Ronnie Bell, right there. This Christmas spirit from our guest on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice, hosted by the Juice Pack, myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself, you heard?
And the man, he made that joint himself.
Man. Hey, I'm gonna have to add that to the playlist when I'm trying to get right with
you gonna pull you gonna pull Drew Hill out of retirement with that one.
Man, y'all probably got a better chance to hear it. We had the internet cutting it out over here in the studio, but from what I heard,
man,
he was belting it.
I can confidently say that you missed out, y'all. I can confidently say that because over here where the internet was moving, we were, I want you.
Yeah. My Wi-Fi was my Wi-Fi was
Honey,
waving.
you gonna have me sending text messages that I don't got no business sending, man. Relax, man.
So, that raises the question, Ronnie, artists are always pressured to make, joints for Christmas because sometimes there's like huge cash cows. Was this something that you made specifically, to possibly catch more? Oh, well, though. Maybe in a minute. Maybe in a minute.
Question was a little too deep.
I was kind of a little too big. So
speaking of internet problems,
I know, right?
Real quick, shout out to Miles Salvador and happy early Merry Christmas.
Yes, definitely. Shouts out to my mom. Hi, everyone.
What up, Mama?
Shouts out to KJ, the one and only Patronly.
KJ. KJ was at the battles, man. Shout out to KJ, man. Always coming through.
Oh, he was at the battle?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what's up. So, since we all had the opportunity to check in, we got a minute before we get Ronnie back. So, Mambo, man, how's your week been, man?
Man, it's been pretty solid, bro. We still finishing school up at Adversity University, but getting ready for the gala in a couple days, just preparing and making sure that we get all through the kinks and different obstacles of life, man. But a couple days away, Friday, we're gonna be turned up at the gala. Got a full set list. The band has been rehearsing like crazy, man. So I'm just excited to exchange energy. And if I'm being real, bro, I think I'm ready for next year, bro. I'm ready for 2023. Like 2022, we had a good run. It was solid, it was strong. But I think I'm ready to, let's start next year again. Let's go to sleep and wake up and do it all over. You know what I mean?
Let's get there, y'all. Let's get there.
Hey, you only got like a week and a half left, so it's coming.
Appreciate it, though. It's not guaranteed.
It's not. But while we're at it, man, this is our best songs of 2022 show, man. So we've had so many interviews on this show in this year. Some shows were like 2 apiece. And who are some of your favorite interviews, guys?
Yours.
The Grinch one was fun.
The Grinch, yeah, Grinch was fun. I remember when he was talking about being in the ring and sharing his music with D-Lo Brown, and that was crazy.
Yeah. I think we also had some good moments with Trey Ross and Your Highness. That was there were some laughables in there.
Funny show for real. That was a
Mikey.
That one was lit too. Hey, not to toot my own horn, but the OG Mambo interviews this year were pretty good. You know what I mean?
I know, before co-host, yeah.
So good
they wanted him to stick around.
No, for sure.
Just having you on board.
Yeah,
no, man, it's love.
Really, really good addition.
You lead the league in introductions, man.
Doing it shout out to Abstraction too. Abstraction, they were really cool, man.
Abstraction was fun, and
yeah. Hey, no. They're not really cool. They do everything because it's cool.
I remember when they dropped that on us in the middle of the show. Like
you made a clip out of it.
How did you do that? Like,
you need to make it's cool. You gotta make a clip out of that.
I think we did.
We gotta make a T-shirt out of that.
Fresh juice because it's cool. Abstraction.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
I think
I might get a little art piece drawn up for that.
I didn't get I didn't get to be a part of it, but I think that the Jenna episode is definitely an important one to highlight because I feel like it was a turning point. That was after the amazing Mambo episode, which is great. You know what I mean? It was a transitional point before we got the extra host. So I feel like that was like, the half-year mark, you know what I'm saying, before we changed gears.
Mambo loves him some me.
I think my favorite interview was Corey Tate, and I think that was right before OG Mambo got there. But he really came in and was like, he was talking about his divorce. You know what I'm saying? Back in the
Hey, you know what? Another good one that we just had, Aguilo to Don.
Well, last week, yes.
Yeah, because we
that
just
was
opened the lane up and he just ran.
What? He took us through hip hop from its conception.
Man, tell me about it. Like, that was one of the realest things we've had ever since I think maybe a year or so ago when we had that Seattle legend come through. Forgetting his name real quick, but yeah.
And not gonna lie, the dude we had that the very following Monday he sang the national anthem at the finals.
Tony Lindsay, man.
Lindsay.
That was a dope.
Yeah, Tony Lindsay.
Like,
That was
people don't even know we stayed on the phone for like another hour after that show, and he was just dropping jewels. Man had like 70 years in the game.
After the show, yes, after the show, off air.
Like, we couldn't get him off the phone. He was just
like our guest today.
Giving it up.
Reminds
Like,
me of
salute to
our
him.
guest,
Like, and he had a national anthem to sing on Monday at the finals for the Golden State game. Like,
how they were just talking about how music isn't the same with R&B. It's like I feel like Tony Lindsay and this guest we have here today kind of like in the same.
Ronnie Bell.
Yeah, they're in the same wavelength. You know what I'm saying?
By the way, a good transition because I think he has his internet working again. So, Ronnie Bell, you back, man?
Sir, yes, sir.
Hey, I think one last good shout out before we finish the shout outs. I gotta give it to the Femme Deadly Venoms, bro.
Oh,
that episode
I remember that
was pure, bro. My body,
they dropped
my rules, my body, my rules.
They had a lot to say about the idea of the question that week too.
Hey, well, we're gonna take some time to think about it though. We should definitely think about best performance or favorite performance.
We'll definitely get to that. Favorite
Yeah,
performance.
I already know my answer though.
While we're at it, I do want to give some love to AKA for coming through too. I thought that was a really introspective and dope show as well. So
shout out to AKA, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, honestly, shout out to all our guests, man. John Thomas, Kid Campbell had a good time. Scarlett Park, we had a good Charlie Cash episode. We had Baddie Baby in there, man. That was a fun episode. Got to get some different perspectives on there. Siri Black was a fire episode, bro.
Yeah.
Like honestly, anybody who's been here since I've been here, I feel like y'all been incredible, bro. Y'all the only ones whose interviews was better than the Mambo interview. Up until then, I was the best.
All right, so before you phased out there for a minute, Ronnie, I wanted to talk about making Christmas records. We played All I Want For Is You, and for some artists, it's like they feel like the pressure, like I can get the bag if I make a Christmas record. Like, was this a real creative direction, or did you have other reasoning for making this record?
No, man, it was just always something on my list. I always have goals, man. Well, I set goals before I got my foot in the door to like really be heard. So one of my things I have, like, I want to make music for everybody. So one of my goals is, as I continue to make my music, and I wanted to make sure that that's good music and good popular music where I have a core fan base, but I want to kind of touch on everything, man. Like, I have always had aspirations on a Christmas single, and then eventually like a Christmas album or EP. I grew up loving, Luther Christmas album, Boyz II Men Christmas album, Motown Christmas albums, the Jacksons. So I mean, all anybody who's a good vocalist, man, I was down for it. Donny Hathaway. I just wanted to put my stamp on something, and I hooked up with my guy Teddy P, and I was able to do something original, right? I also have some cover Christmas songs out there too, but it's not really about the music. I mean, it's not really about the money. It's just about just being heard, man. Like the title of my first Southern Soul album was Ronnie Bell 365. that's truly the goal and the vibe, is to where I want it to be a case that there's no occasion and no day of the year that you can't listen to some kind of music that I have. And that's really been my goal, man. I want to do some reggae, I want to do some Caribbean, some gospel, country, rock. I want to.
Would you tap into the EDM world?
Yes, I actually have some joints where I have some joints that I got another producer, up and coming producer, my guy JAM, kind of took some of my R&B cuts and sliced them up into some like EDM house type style stuff. So next year, we're gonna start slowly dropping some of those things, some of those cuts.
I just remember you mentioning. I remember you mentioning the R&B style is a little more youthful than it used to be, and Cyrus was curious as to whether or not that you were going to cater to any of that type of sound, or if any of it tunes to your ear in positive ways, if you like any of it,
It's about like younger or current R&B.
Then the house music.
Oh, the house music. It is different, man. Like I said, growing up, like I'm an 80s baby. So
I know it used to be called techno.
Yeah. So I was cool with that, when I was younger. But like, man, the beats have gotten so different, bro. It's just a different vibe. Like, I mean, I respect it, but it's just a whole different thing. So I find myself trying to get back into it, because music is, especially that kind of music, dancing all night, jumping around, sweating. That's a young man or a young woman's game. So as a more seasoned veteran, as I move into a more veteran role in music and in life, you got to move aside and just find what you fit. I mean, I want to have that vibe like a Luther Vandross, where, man, Luther had hit in the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Like, I want to be like a Snoop Dogg. Like, dang, like, I want you to look up 20 years from now and be like, man, this dude's still at it. He still got good joints.
That's it, bro. Longevity is the name of the game, bro. I think the greatest people to do it is the ones who can do it and last, man, and be able to progress with the times and transition.
See, the problem with the younger people who come into the game, you starve so much to be a star that you sell your soul and you forget the Dr. T's. Now, and then you just want to give everything away to somebody. Here, make my dreams come true. Well, that comes with cost. So I was at that point at one point, and then as I started understanding the business side, I was like, you know what? Let me go get a job. Let me go get educated. Let me find a job that will give me the capital to invest into myself. Let me find a few people. Let me find a manager or a producer, find people who believe in me, and find people who can put me in the right spot. Let me build my team. Let me get key people that I grew up with or people that I've met along the way who can put me in the right spots and build my own team. And now I'm able to generate, so much money this year and help people. And we signed 2 artists this year. Wow. We're going to be dropping them next year. And it's just so many doors have opened up because I decided, like, you know what? Let me just put my money in me. Nobody going to invest in me like me. So you have to make a move and let people eat off of you, but you have to be careful and understand that, okay, cool. If you're going to eat off of me, you can't eat off of me forever.
Yeah, it's got to come. There's got to be a lease at the end of that contract.
Right.
It's like the whole. It's like the whole.
The 2 artists that you had signed.
I got one of my good friends I met years ago. His name is Jamie Evans out of Syracuse, New York. Man, he a soul singer. The boy, not personally, but vocally. The boy, I see him like a Calvin Richardson, R. Kelly type vocally. Like, the dude to me can sing just about anything. And then I got another guy. He's a producer, writer, and artist. His name is Jamie Evans. He produced and wrote on probably about half of my album.
What was the last dude's name?
Jamie Evans.
And the first dude?
Man, Jamel Lord.
Jamel Lord. Okay, you know we're definitely gonna want to play him here. So
yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely send some of the music, man. Stay tuned to the Instagram. As we get ready this year to drop some of their music, you'll start seeing those things come through, man. Those guys are very, very talented. We just had a little session, man. Those guys, I flew those guys out, and man, we had a week where we just dropped nothing but music, man, and it was just crazy. Like,
yeah,
it's just like that. That's just my vibe, like, you know. And it's just like we were supposed to be pretty much finishing my next album, but man, those guys was vibing so hard on some of them songs. I'm like, look, man, you got to keep that one. You know, that's more you than me.
For sure. We've reached the point of the show where we pay some tribute with some upcoming birthdays and show some birthday love real quick. So without no further ado, here's some people in the scene celebrating birthdays either today or this week. P. Washington, he's an artist that hasn't been on the show for a
Happy
minute.
birthday, man. Happy birthday.
P. Washington, yep. Also Nima, who we haven't seen for a god.
Shout out to Nima, man.
I don't know where he's at, but I hope he's doing well.
He's in Seattle somewhere.
Yeah, happy birthday to Nima, man. Seattle legend right there.
For real.
Heretic, the
Oh,
heathen,
yeah.
man.
Or
Shout out
as
to the OG.
the title says, heretic.
Oh man. But anyway,
Happy birthday, heretic.
he just got done battling Patron, and now he's celebrating a birthday. So yeah, happy birthday to him. Hanif the barber, who was on the show probably about a few months ago.
Happy birthday.
Yep. Portland legend. Top, who is
Hey, happy birthday, Top. My dog.
and also the brother of Yell, who will be on the program next week.
Gotcha.
All right. Any
Shout
other
out to you,
birthday?
Top.
Happy birthday to my sister, my aunt Jasmine.
Yes.
Happy birthday to my girl.
Happy birthday,
sister,
Jasmine.
My girl sister Lena.
Okay. Lena.
And also
Happy
rest in
birthday,
peace
Lena.
to Lloyd Miller, who passed away yesterday.
Aw.
Yeah, but celebration of
Rest in
life
peace.
as well, man. You know, like
Yes.
I said,
What's that?
next week ain't guaranteed. But yeah, he's from my hometown of
Yeah.
Lacey. All right.
Yeah, whenever
Oh man, real quick, I want to say a happy birthday to my son Jacoby, and also happy birthday to
Happy
my
birthday.
to my daughter.
Happy
Her
birthday.
birthday is December 26th. My daughter Amaya.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Amaya, Jacoby. Birthdays in your life, Mambo?
You know, I think I shouted them out last week, man, but I want to just give a shout out to the end of Sagittarius season. I think it ends today or tomorrow. So as we get into all my Capricorns in there, you know, I think we had a few on the show, you know, the Cap seasons. We gotta give a shout out to y'all. Mom Dukes is a Capricorn, so I'm ready for that shout out next week.
Ooh, okay. We got to get that one, Brian. What about ID? You got any birthdays, man?
Yeah, I got my stepdad this month in December. I got myself and my mother next month in January, as well as my mother-in-law. And then, man, like I really don't even know them all, but like between myself and my girl, we have about 8 or 9 birthdays between now and the end of January.
Okay.
So we've got a whole lot of family love going on. We got Christmas presents, birthday presents flying through the Amazon. And I just want to get back to what Patron said a second ago. I really appreciate when people more so mention the celebration of life compared to the death of a member. And basically because when I show up to work, I don't say sorry for being late. I say thank you for waiting for me. And if people were to reverse their psychology a little bit, it would help them get through a lot of hard times. You feel me? And I just wanted to shout out to what you said. So thank you for saying that. You feel me?
For sure. I don't want to.
I'm gonna try. I was gonna say I'm gonna try that at work. Thank you for waiting for me.
Yo, it'll bug them out. It'll bug them out because they'll be like, "What did you say?" I'm like, well, thank you for waiting up. They thank you for waiting up for me.
ID slide.
You could have locked the doors. You could have turned the lights off and locked the doors.
You gotta relax, Pint Size Patron.
Thank you for waiting for me.
No, you could have locked. You could have locked the doors and turned the lights off for me. You know what I mean?
Oh
man, I gotta use that one. I gotta use that with the wife.
They're gonna think like, man, I wasn't even waiting for you, but I guess I was waiting for you now.
Oh my God. All right, that's our birthdays for the week, man. We got our next break coming up here, and we're gonna play another one of our favorite songs of 2022. This is one of mine, actually. And New York producer Cartoons was on the show, and he featured a couple of joints from the album Homegrown. One of them was this extremely talented female Ray Khalil called Lida, man, and just love this song. So check this out, one from Cartoons, Lida, featuring Ray Khalil off of the album Homegrown. Best of 2022, Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. Ronnie Bell's with us, y'all, so keep it up. We have another hour to entertain you.
Flaming hot like Frito chips, your me and coaches came to kick it hard. Style, baby, phone been crazy lately. Do it in the wind and now it's gone. I feel a little lighter. What is my lighter? And how I'm going like the joke is fit some more. Anywho, trust if people wanna reach you, then they will. Mama said, drop your bags, wipe your bags, you is the bag. You can't be taking that shit. You probably got my flow like this. I'm eating around the world. I'm established. I seen 10,000 bands at once. I'm 1,000 bands at once. You probably never wanted this. I probably never lighten up. I grew up in the dirty south and I ain't talking country bones out. From where the sun is up until we want it gone. Stand in the bathroom, grams on the nightstand, coke in the right hand, attitude on the left. I got it flaming hot, left Frito chips, so me and cup just came to kick it hard. Alright. Oh, style, baby, phone been crazy lately. Do it in the wind and now it's gone. I feel a little lighter. What is my lighter? And how I'm going like the jump and spit some more. Anywho, trust if people wanna reach you, then they will. Mama said, drop your bags, wipe your bags, you is the bag. You can't be taking that. Labels talking percentages, saying that they be stacking more dividends. Yeah, but see, I'm in here for the long haul. And I know exactly where the billions is. Bar for bar, let's go. You talk the talk, I walked it, you taught them wrong. I'm right in the glossary. Bar for bar, I fought the noise off with my noise and my voice. It went hoarse. I know it's tight in your shoulders. A heavy heart in the pit of the grown up. They said that the bachelor, where's the groom, what's the hold up? He left a note that says I don't have enough hands to hold hers. Putting up the story, see kid, it's a cold world. The more you lighten up, the more the world works for you. Just know I'm living proof. I stay up in the proof, yeah. Alright, like flaming hot, like Frito chips and me and coffee came to kick it hard. Yeah, style, baby, phone been crazy lately. Do it in the wind and now it's gone. I feel a little lighter. What is my lighter? And how I'm going like the joke is fit some more. Anywho, trust if people wanna reach you, then they will. Mama said, drop your bags, wipe your bags, you is the bag. You can't be taking that.
It's because Christmas is gonna take away 2 days
What
off my
it
time.
is, it's your girl, Mala Reigns, BX's own, checking out Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio with the Juice Pack, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, ID Yourself, and OG Mambo. You already know. You better check it out. Bye.
Yo, that's fire.
Fever, chills, shortness of breath, loss of taste or smell. What is staying home and isolate? Correct. Coronavirus for 200. Inability to stay awake, persistent pain or pressure in chest, trouble breathing. What is seek immediate help? Correct.
Coronavirus for 500.
Crippling and potentially dead infectious disease eliminated the United States with vaccination.
What is the polio vaccine?
Correct.
I'll take coronavirus for 700.
The Daily Double! Should I take the coronavirus vaccine? Wait. Hold up. This is not a game. It's time for serious discussions. We have coronavirus vaccines, but not everyone is comfortable taking them. Here's the facts. Based on what has been proven about vaccines for other diseases, COVID-19 vaccine may help keep you from getting seriously ill, even if you do get the virus. Getting vaccinated also may protect people around, particularly those at greater risk for severe illness from COVID-19. We don't yet have all of the answers. Get informed, talk to your healthcare physician, and make the right decision for you. This is a message supported by the Washington State Department of Health.
You're listening to Rainier Avenue Radio.World. I'm Granville Emerson along with my partner, Ronald Pepe Bean. And we host the show Little Line Sports right here on Rainier Avenue Radio.World, where we talk about football, basketball, local sports, national sports, Seahawks, UW, Seattle U Redhawks, Garfield Bulldogs, all that and more right here on Midline Sports on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Kind of nonsense conversation are we having here?
The Neon Goat Show. The Neon Goat Show. Right here on Rainier. Wait, what's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit ParentHelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
What's up, y'all? This is Cartoons, and you're listening to Fresh Juice.
Bougie, but she got a booty. Yeah, now let me see you roll it tootie. Yeah, bougie, but she got a booty. Oh, now let me see you roll it tootie. Oh, bougie, but she got a booty. Oh yeah, now let me see you roll it tootie. Roll it to that. She don't need no makeup. That girl is caked up. You catch her sipping wine. She knows she's fine. She got her own money, so she act a little funny. And she's got body for days, driving me crazy. She's a dumb, she fine with an attitude. But she got me wrapped around her finger. It's because of the booty. But she got a booty. Oh yeah. Now let me see you roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it, roll it. But she got a booty. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now let me see you roll it, booty. Roll that booty. But she got a booty. Oh yeah, yeah. Now let me see you roll it, booty. All right. Yeah. But she got a booty. Ooh. Now let me see you roll it, booty. She want my money, but she got that honey. She want my cake, and she got that shake. She want my loot, but she let me knock them boots. When she want that cash, then she shake that fast. She want my green, but she on my team. When she wants my ends, then she let me in. She want my funds, but then she let me have a little fun. When she want my check, she give me the sex, yeah. She got a booty. Now let me see you roll it to that. Oh yeah, yeah. She got a booty. Come on. Now let me see you roll it to that. Oh yeah, yeah. She got a booty. Oh yeah, yeah. Now let me see you roll it to that. Roll, roll, yeah. She got a booty. Now let me see you roll it to that. Oh yeah. Now look, I don't normally do this, but we gonna have a little fun tonight. I got a little stuff I want y'all to do with me. You ready? Now step, yeah. Now step right. Now hop 4 times. Come on, move it around. Yeah, yeah. Step with the line. Now step, yeah. Now step right. Now hop 4 times. Come on, move it around. Move it around. Step with the line. Oh yeah. Now step left. Now step right. Now hop 4 times. Move it around. Move it around. Booty, but she got a booty.
Fresh Juice, Rainier Avenue Radio. That is Bougie Booty by our artist guest tonight, Ronnie Bell, Southern Soul artist, off of his album, Ronnie Bell 365. Tuned in to Fresh Juice, hosted by the Juice Pack, myself, D Money.
Pint Size Patron.
OG Mambo.
Yeah.
IDYourself, you heard it. Let me just say while I got the camera, that joint just replaced the wobble for me. I don't even know what the wobble is no more. I know bougie booty. You dig? Bougie booty. Step left. And step right, bro.
Great energy on this.
Once he said, I don't usually do this, but I was like, oh, he's about to hit him with the breakdown, bro. He's about to make him dance for real. I'm ready to do the left and the right. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
He's got KJ dancing right now.
What's up with the remix, Ronnie? What's up with the remix? I think we need the OG.
Yeah, you gotta let the Juice Pack on there for now. You gotta get the whole Juice Pack on there, fam.
Yeah, man. Hey, man.
Get the whole world moving with that one.
I'm telling you, bro. I know I got at least 12 solid bars for that. At least 12.
Man, look, shout out to my guy Teddy P, bro. That joint, I did not want to record that joint at the time. I had about 4 other joints that I really wanted to get to, but my guy had the foresight to know that I need you to record this one first, then we can do them other ones. And then so I always tell this story, like the first verse, I was mad, bro. Like I'm just singing that shit, I'm mad. And then by the time we get to the hook, I'm like, oh, okay, I get it. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
It worked though. It worked.
Yeah, I had to apologize to my guys. Say, you know what? Yeah, it's basically this is my
that's
version.
a banger, bro. This
is my version of the wobble. Like we about to have the people drunk as hell at colleges or at the hole in the wall. They're gonna be getting loose off this song. I'm like, this is crazy. And sure enough, bro.
Are you across the U.S., bro? Are you the one who invented the bougie booty dance, or did someone else come up with the steps for you?
I did not, man.
Cause I'm left and I'm right with it, baby. And I'm moving it 4 times, bouncing 4 times with it. You dig, bro?
Dance floor boogie's back, yo.
Bro, I was in the whole time doing the break. I was dancing the whole time.
Matter of fact, if you look back at the video, the girl in the red dress that's next to me when we doing the party scene, she actually invented. I think her name is Lex. My guy Teddy P. You'll see him in the video, man. That's my guy. That's my longtime producer and my musical brother. We've been knowing each other for almost 20 years now, man. Man,
that boy's your third eye, boy. You better listen to him when he says to record something.
Bro, man, we met in college, bro, and we've been cool. We've been down ever since, man. And bro, that dude got like 4.
How did you guys meet? Like in college, were you guys in the same class or?
Bro, I was I joined the choral choir, and I had started college. I'm a little older than him. So I'm in one of the practice rooms, or either I'm walking down the music building hall, and I hear him and another guy in the room, and then I like, whoa! I come in the room, and then bro, we start harmonizing and we start writing songs.
Yeah,
it's like, man, bro. This dude is so hot. He is the most talented, big time producer that you never heard of. This guy has at least 4 #1 gospel joints over the last probably 7-8 years. I think he had at least two that hit #1 on gospel Billboard charts last year alone. He has another artist that he was producing. Man, he's taking off and he's producing and writing and doing like his own stuff. A dude named Jordan Armstrong. Look out for him. He has some connection with quality control. Man, that dude, man, he's been really changing the look of gospel music, man. This dude, if you just listen to his music or just look at his videos, you think it's R&B. But if you pay attention to what he's saying, he's talking about God and just talking about life. But I just been blessed to be around some talented people, bro. And it's crazy how I look over at my brother. Like he literally just went #1 on gospel Billboard charts. He has a new single called with Erica Campbell, my guy Jordan Armstrong. But but back to the thing, man. My dude Teddy P, bro, he just got that ear, bro. He has a knack for finding talented people, and my dude that music just oozes out of him, man. That dude can make almost any type of music that you want to make. He's just that talented.
Wow.
That joint was a party anthem, man. I think it'd be hard
Yeah,
to
that was
hear that song and not dance.
Right.
I was moving.
Hey, even D Money don't dance. He was probably dancing in his chair.
Everybody,
the beauty of that song, man. If you see the video, it's over.
Right.
Once you see the dance and see people doing the dance, it's over. If you just hear the song, you kind of vibe with it a little bit. But when you look and see someone in the room or see the video and see somebody doing the dance, that's when it just really get infectious to people.
That's when it hit me.
right.
And also there's nothing wrong with a little bit of bougie.
No, there's always room for bougie.
As long as they come with some booty.
Hey, real quick side ID the question. What's bougie to you?
Talking to me?
Everybody.
I think you should start though, Ronnie. Go ahead, because you got the topic.
Yeah, what's bougie?
Man, bougie, bro.
It's probably not the same way as it used to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, bougie is actually not a bad thing, man. Like, bougie can be just like you've elevated yourself and you just want a certain level of quality, and or you just have a certain threshold that whether you used to.
You fancy.
Yeah. But it's basically a hood way of saying you fancy. Like, bougie. That's an old term, man.
I remember when I heard the Migos dropped the Bad and Bougie joint. I was like, they're bringing back the word bougie
from the French term bourgeois.
Exactly.
Oh, you need to relax. You need to relax.
About the upper class, yeah.
No, you asked the question.
I'm from Louisiana, so all my life I've heard the bourgeois. Like I've heard.
I've never heard it like that before. Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
But what is bougie?
You gotta stay educated. You feel me?
So to me, the thing about bougie is you have to have done it to decide that you don't want to do that no more. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're just looking down on something that you've never tried.
So do you feel like it's like a path of life based type thing then? If the person hasn't lived a path to have even gone through a struggle,
they've gone through something and they said, okay, I'm never doing that.
I'm gotten out the mud.
You pretty much decide for yourself, I'm too good to be doing that.
Right.
And then, like I said, I think everybody has a certain extent of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But graduated, man.
Like me, I'll never water down my soap again. I'm bougie like that. Like I've done it before. I had to do it before.
I'm dead right now. What you saying there?
I need all the soap. I need all the soap in there.
I definitely appreciate that perspective, but I think true bouginess. It's rooted. You know what I mean? Like so I think people who are bougie, they don't know. They ain't never had to mix the water in the soap. You know what I mean?
That's almost as ignorant if they don't know. But if you've done it and you decide like I'm not doing that,
there's different levels.
No, but some people it's not about I'm not doing that anymore. Some people just, you know what I'm saying, like you said, it is an ignorance, and that's why they say ignorance is bliss, because ignorance to hard times is definitely blissful. You know what I mean? Like I don't even understand the concept of having to blend those two things. Do you feel me? There's some people who know that.
I think because when people
I never had to have bread and milk.
When people are like, "Oh, he's bougie" or "She's bougie," they're saying it to say, I mean, you had to do this at one point too, so don't be looking down on me like that. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm never putting water in my cereal again.
But no,
because I wouldn't look at somebody who's never had to do it like, "Oh, he's bougie." So you don't know nothing about this.
So let's really go to the core of the song. So it's really a play on is like, man, if as you get older, you'll see somebody you used to party with back in the day, and like, man, what you right. Like, man, no, what you doing here? And then all of a sudden, when they see you, they start acting different, like they too good, or they come to the club to the spot y'all used to go to when you were younger, exactly. And now they act like they too good. But when that song come on, all of a sudden they go to twerking and throwing that.
Okay, I respect that. To bring them back home. You bring them
Yeah,
back.
in a weird relation, I kind of felt I had a really past drinking experience, and I walked in the bar, saw my friends, like, hey, how you doing? Where'd you go order drinks? He offered me a version of something I used to drink, and I ordered a Heineken instead. He's like, oh, you drink Heineken now? I was just like, look, man, I'm in the green. I'm doing good. You feel me?
Upper tier beer.
You're not,
So while we're
you're
on
not
the,
that poor kid.
while we're on
Yeah,
the
you know
line
what I'm saying?
while we're on the line of definitions, this is what dictionary.com has to say for bougie. It says
Let's see.
luxurious in lifestyle yet humble in character.
Whoo, I like that. That's really eloquently put.
Okay.
Dictionary.com, yo.
What Webster said.
He's
Nah, we need Encyclopedia Britannica, bro.
We ain't got time for that.
But yeah, man. I mean,
it's game time.
That was the true essence. That was the true essence behind that song, man. It's like, yo,
And I
man,
was listening to the lyrics, and that's why I wanted to ask you, because the word bougie is really a sensitively used word, since like before it was like really like not really derogatory, but like just frowned upon. And then it turned into a thing where it's like now we're proud of just being out the mud. You feel me?
Well, bro, to be honest, man, we had a lot of radio people that didn't want to play the song just off the title.
Wow.
They didn't even listen to the song just because of the title.
Are y'all below the Bible Belt?
Oh no, just because it had the word booty, because it had the word booty in there, and it's booty. Like
booty isn't even a curse word. Booty gets said on the radio.
Hey man, I mean, I'm telling you, we had PDs, man.
Pirates after it.
Remember Miss New Booty?
Hey, I know, but we have, dude. I'm talking about.
That makes sense though, because he's like, you probably don't want to play that.
I'm catering to an older crowd. I'm catering to an older crowd.
Right.
So
You're right.
You don't really want to play that at school.
Yeah, just instantly that the name recognition in their mind. They didn't even listen to the words. They just you saying she bougie with a booty? Well,
hey, that made me think.
Like, man,
we were. Go ahead, my bad.
I'm sorry, but I'm thinking to myself, like, man, you 40, 50, 60 years old. You ain't slim fine like you used to. You're not eating spam. You're not eating ramen noodles like you used to, man.
Y'all opened some Vienna sausages, and I didn't want to eat them joints. I ain't eating Vienna sausages no more. You feel me?
I was gonna say you really don't. If a song called Bougie Booty, you probably can't play it at like a middle school or something. That's a little bit. And then that made me think about how, man, we was bumping "Get Your Freak On" and like that was inappropriate for sure.
Everybody in the comments, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, let us know, what does bougie mean to you for this ID, the question.
And hey, real quick, I got an announcement at the end of the show if we had time for it. If we don't, then y'all just gonna get a surprise next week at the show, but we'll talk about it if we can.
Okay. Yeah. And that's what's up. All right, that's your ID. The question this week. Let's see. I think we have a limited time with you, Ronnie.
I gotta head out.
All right. Well, do you
really,
have time,
really good to
do you
meet
have time
you,
for our game show that we usually do called Take Your Pick?
Let's go.
10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Okay,
Give us 10 minutes.
All right, real quick. Shout out to the juice.
Oh, okay. Yeah, orange juice. Yep, that's what we're drinking.
And we need an official announcement to the game. Somebody do
medium poke, man. So
All right. Anyway, okay. All right. So yes. Take your pick. It's very easy to play, and we want you all to play along on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch with your answers to the comments. You'll get 2 choices, and you just pick one of them. We always celebrate our favorite commenter of the previous week, and last week's commenter winner for that one was Asia Jones. See, I like that. Do the little dancey dance when you eat some good food.
Appreciate you.
Yeah. Appreciate you. She will.
What was the question?
So the context on that one was what was that?
We got to load the question with the answer.
Rather be a better dancer or a better cook. So we're basically throwing them together. And I remember we were riffing about me possibly doing an OnlyFans where I'm cooking and dancing at the same time. Anyway,
that was important to know.
Let's get to work.
Yeah, I gotta get the details.
Let's get to work, y'all. Here we go. We're gonna do 5 of them. Take your pick. Here we go with our first one. Take your pick. Have a secret stash of $100,000, or have $1 million that all of your friends and family have access to.
I'm going first.
What you doing?
I'm gonna have the 1 million because I'm gonna take my 100,000 because we all have access to it, and then I'm just gonna let it sit there and see what it bubble and do. You dig?
Okay.
That's like throwing a family Royal Rumble.
Hey, it be getting real bougie booty in there.
Yo, as soon as everybody phone light up in the morning, we all racing to the car and the bus stop to try and get to the first ATM, bro.
Yeah, I'm a stash that 100K somewhere, man. I'm gonna take the 100K.
But see, I think that Patron's kind of right. Like the 100K is gonna turn into $1 million if you stash it and you do right with it. You know what I mean?
For sure. What are you doing, Ronnie? You taking the secret stash of 100,000, or are you taking the $1 million that everybody in your family and friends has access to?
I take the $1 million everybody has access to, because I feel like you know, I got enough hustle in me where you know, if it go fast, I can make mine back. But you know, there's a lot of families and friends who would really need access to that.
You know what? You just kind of brought me to an idea. Like, if somebody had the $1 million right and everybody had access to it, then every idea would come with its own financed resources. If somebody wanted to be a videographer or something because they thought they had an eye for something, they can go buy the camera. If somebody wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, every idea could have
They
its own
said
finance.
all you have access to it.
Right.
I can think of 3 right now who I can't let get access to it. Man. I can think of 3 off the top.
Everybody got 3, bro. Everybody got 3.
Nah, you can't. Nah.
I got 1, but it's like, I
his
feel you,
password. Like, yeah.
Oh, my mom's
You said
thinking
take his
about,
password.
my mom's thinking about the taxes. She says $1 million to share, so we can all share in the taxes too.
Yo, nobody was talking about the taxes. Your Uncle Sam is on our butt, yo.
Oh my God! Well, what you doing, Mambo? You taking that private stash of 100,000?
Yeah, what you doing, Mambo? I know you the money man.
That everyone has to share.
I know you like money, Mambo.
He's
Man, what I'm about to do, bro, is I'm gonna take the $1 million like ID said, but I'm gonna take $500,000 and put that in the cut and leave $500,000 for family and friends to get to. You know what I'm saying?
Who can, bro? Come on.
That's cheating.
Can't nobody? No. It's not cheating. That's not cheating. But can't nobody eat off of? Because I could have done that. But can't nobody eat off of 500,000? If we already in 2023 and we spend $100 at the gas station, who's gonna eat on 500,000? I'm second on to 6 kids. That ain't going down in my family. I'm leaving 800 to 900,000, and I'm gonna tell them to leave me the hell alone.
What you doing, D Money?
I think I'm taking the secret stash, man.
Okay.
100,000. Keep that to my spend it for what I need to spend it for. Share it with who I want to share it with. Yeah.
Get your money and get out the game.
I think Mambo would be like the one that saves all his money and doesn't really spend it that fast, and everybody gonna run out of money. And be like, yo, Mambo, let me borrow $20.
And you
gonna be like, man, Mambo gonna be like, there was 500,000 in there.
And you got 500,000. Who gonna say no to a 20? You know what I mean?
But no, I'm saying
20. I mean,
if the account's down to 0 though, and he was the only one that had the 500,000 to the side, and then they had to share the other 500,000.
KJ having secret stashes. All right,
as you should.
Okay, moving on to our next one. Take your pick. Survive an earthquake or survive a tornado?
I mean, if you survive, does it really matter? Does it really?
Yo, I'm from San Diego, bro, originally, so I'm just gonna go jump with the earthquakes. I can handle those all day long.
I've survived the earthquake before.
I've survived both. I've actually survived a tornado too.
I've never even seen one in real life. I don't even think I want to.
Well, what you doing, Ronnie? Would you rather survive an earthquake or survive a tornado?
Man, I'm from Louisiana, so I done seen enough of those tornadoes, man. I would say
you don't want them quakes, bro. You don't want them quakes.
I was about to say it really depends. In the earthquake, did it go through the middle of my house?
Yo, that was a good answer. That was a good answer.
Hey, because bro, those tornadoes don't leave nothing.
No, they don't.
There is very little.
I had a tornado.
Very little salvageable from a tornado.
There was one time in California that we had this earthquake, right? And like it came through the street, and everybody could see it. Everybody was in their house, standing in the doorway, and the way it cracked, it came up the sidewalk, and it literally cracked my steps. And the steps that go to the front door, it cracked the steps down the middle. And had that crack gone any farther, it would have cracked our house in half.
What?
Yeah, it was tripping. We moved the very next week.
I bet. And I've experienced both, like I said. I used to.
Which one's scarier to you? Which one was scarier?
I grew up in LA, in Long Beach, California, so we had earthquakes, of course. But there was one tornado experience where I was in high school, and the tornado literally went over our high school. It didn't touch down; it went over.
Oh, hell to the knob, bruh.
It jumped over like a leapfrog.
Yeah. Sometimes tornadoes, they go up the ground and then they go up and then they go back down. Yeah.
Yo, D Money, which one was scarier?
Man,
what Richter scale? Wait. What Richter scale was the earthquake?
So I wasn't at the epicenter, but it was a 6 point something. So yeah,
Ooh, that's good. That's a good one.
You 6'1" trying to get under a school desk is funny already, man.
I'm dead.
KJ says, earthquake, I'm not messing with tornadoes. I'll end up in Oz.
Click the hills, man. Nah, I survived the earthquake, man. I get it shaken.
All right, moving on. Take your pick. Win an Oscar or win a Nobel Prize?
Oh man, come on now.
What?
Ooh. Man, I feel like some of these awards are for the birds, bro. That's just me though.
I'll say Nobel Prize because I'm not one for acting. You know what I mean? I like to keep it real. You hear me?
Now, I'm about to say, I'm usually the logical one. I mean, most people gonna jump for that Oscar, but a lot of people after they win that Oscar, their career go down after that. A Nobel Prize winner, man, you can go on speaking tours for the rest of your life and get paid $50,000, $100,000 or more just to speak. Like your life gets elevated after you win a Nobel Prize.
And then,
Morgan Freeman
and then watch this. After you do that and you do your tour, you do a docu-film, a docu-series, and a reenactment movie, which you then win an Oscar for because it's all about your Nobel Peace Prize. You know what I'm saying? So we get both, man. Me and Ronnie thinking, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm going Nobel Prize too, man.
I just think that. Go ahead.
No, you can go.
I was gonna say I just think that the Nobel Prize is cool because you have to be of a certain consistency and stature of personality to be able to even attain that. I want to say Morgan Freeman had earned one, and I literally I think my mom and the whole time was watching the celebration for it at the time. But it's like when you find out somebody got one, it's like, yeah, you deserve that. Cuba Gooding Jr., people like this, you feel me? It's like
I appreciate all the Nobel Prize winners, man. I think I'm
they
I'm
put
gonna
their heart
take the
into
Oscar
that,
though.
man.
I'm gonna take the Oscar.
You said I'm gonna go ahead and take the Oscar though.
I want that EGOT. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get that EGOT. So the Oscars included. That's the O.
I feel it, man. I feel like a lot of the Nobel Prize winners sometimes go under the shadows. Like we don't hear about them all the time, but Oscars, everyone's talking about it, so you hear that they won. So that's a good difference too. But I'm still going with the Nobel Prize because, like KJ says, it takes some smarts to get those Nobel Prizes, man.
You gotta look at it, man. When you win that Oscar, everybody and their mama swear to God, you the richest person in the world. You win that Nobel Prize, man. Again, you can just talk at colleges until you die.
This is very true. Very true.
With that Oscar, as soon as you make a few bad movies, they could care less who you are.
I feel like Will Smith knows about that right now.
Prime example.
Oscars don't cure
all. My mom is definitely agreeing with both Ronnie and Mambo. She says, "Good thinking, OG Mambo." She also says, KJ says it takes some. Yeah, Nobel. Miles says win an Oscar. Okay, moving on to our next one. Take your pick. Have a partner that's always late, or have a partner that's always early.
Early is
always early.
I appreciate
early is on time and on time is late.
Take your time.
Man, I'm kind of with Patron, man. I do appreciate lateness in certain circles, man. So
don't be so lackadaisical.
Lackadaisical.
But I feel like sometimes the people that are always early can sometimes have like an attitude if you just show up on time. So they have to wait for you and all that kind of stuff. So.
You know where I'm thinking? It's like I think that when somebody's early, it's like you were already thinking about not thinking about what I was thinking about, but it's like you're being prompted towards the commitment of our plans that we previously had made that we don't. It's like what they say: what is understood doesn't have to be spoken about. It's like I don't want to have to call you and check to see if you're getting ready. I don't want to have to call and see if you're on the way. I don't want to have to get a text message to say that you're on the way. We should just meet up when we said we was going to do that.
Well, here, my thing is, I'm gonna be real simple.
No, that's why if you're early, I can see that you're trying to just.
And if I'm already the late bird, the late partner, so I can't have two. We can't both be late. So I need my
yes, you can. That means you're both on time.
I need my partner there doing the other things that he do or she do, and then I'm gonna arrive and then do my part when I get there and do that. You know what I'm saying? But we can't both show up late because then we both scramble it. You know what I mean?
Ronnie, jump in, man.
I'll say this. I need a good influence, and I'm usually a right on time or a little bit.
No, hold up. What is an influence?
No, I'm saying if I need a partner that's always early, because sooner or later I'm gonna be like, well, hold on, you're not gonna keep getting on me about being the late one. So eventually I'm going to start adopting that style. So I'm saying I need that influence from my partner to make me to help me do better.
I told my girl that when we first got together that I needed somebody that was the polar opposite of me, because I've done that where I dated somebody that was just like me, just as uppity as me, just as zoomy as me, and it's like I can't with that. It's like an annoying child being around me, but I know that's, it's like that's in me, so I can handle that in me and control that, but I can't control another person's body, and that's annoying.
Man, it looks like the listeners are split, man. My mom's going with wants a late bird, and my Miles wants a partner that's always early. Okay. We're on to our last. Oh, go ahead.
Hold on, real quick. Most women want somebody late because they're not going to be dressed on time anyway. So,
but see, that's why I'm saying.
By the time you
about to get canceled.
Hey, shots fired.
By the time, relax. By the time you make it there, hey, let's go.
Ronnie, you need to relax. You better get canceled.
Being late is like, take your time, get it right. Yeah.
Exactly. Hey, do you? Hey, both of us can't be the late bird though.
Gotcha.
Some dudes take a long time to get ready too, though.
All right, we're on.
That is true.
We're on to our last take your pick of the night, man. Here we go. Rather have your good news first or your bad news first?
Bad news.
Get the bad
news. With your best.
Nah, man. Go ahead, Patron.
I'd say bad news, quick and easy.
I say good. I say I need my good news first, because once you give me the bad news, I can always end whatever sentence you say with, well, at least boom, boom, boom. But if you give me the bad news first, I'm not gonna want to hear anything you gotta say else.
But it's gonna get better.
because see, I don't know it's gonna get better if I'm already like torn and hurt about some shit. It's like you like we just talked about. You'd make your worst decisions, or what was that thing you said about people in hard times and stuff? It's like I know I'm gonna drink myself to sleep, even though I'm already broke, instead of putting that money towards a pair of slacks and getting another job. You feel me? It's like when people are that. Well, I used to, and that's just what it is. But in general, all I'm saying is like, man, I don't really know, man. This subject is a weird one for me, man.
The good news never make up for the bad news.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't really matter at the end of the day. Like, you want to tell me something good?
You don't have to make up for it. The bad news was coming, so I mean.
What you taking, Ronnie? You want that?
I'm torn.
Or the good news?
Man, I want that bad news first, man. I grew up playing sports, and one of my best basketball coach used to always say, man, look, we couldn't leave the gym until somebody hit the last shot, man. We always have to leave on a good note, man. So I always want to leave with that positive energy if I can help it. So like, give me that bad news first. I can wade through that. If the good news is good enough, I can handle the bad news even better.
I even do that when I play dominoes on my phone. I gotta leave on a win. Hey, my phone is not gonna beat me today.
Sean, you need to relax.
Hey, that's real, man. That's the real rule in the gym. You gotta leave on a make. You can't leave on a miss, man.
What you doing, Mambo, man? You taking the bad news or the good news?
Bad news first, man. Bad news first. Man.
Bad news first.
What you got, D?
So it's actually kind of funny how I actually prefer it to be like with the good news being like a sandwich, man.
I thought you were gonna say same time.
Wait.
What you trying to do?
He said the good news being the sandwich.
Hey, we both right at this.
So I have the good news like a sandwich, man. So you have the bad news in the middle. So give me something good.
What?
Tell me the
Well,
bad
that
news.
sounds like what is a sandwich?
Ended on a good note.
That's definitely not one of the picks.
D Money, are you hungry?
I might be.
Hold on. So, hey, but real quick. So you said you want good news, bad news, then some more good news.
Yes.
But what if it was like bad news, good news, and then some more bad news?
Yeah, what was a bad news sandwich?
Reverse
What
sandwich.
if it was a bad news sandwich, not a good news sandwich?
I don't want a bad news sandwich. I want a good news.
Man, a bad news sandwich.
Like, are you saying like you want him to tell you part of the good news and then like stop halfway through and then tell you all of the bad news and then tell you the rest of the good news? Is that what you're saying? That's the only way. That's the only way to sandwich. How we splitting it up? A sandwich is 3 parts. We only got 2 parts. I'm just trying to.
I think he means like 2 pieces of good news that are different from one another.
Types of bread, but yeah.
So is it good news bread or bad news bread?
He said,
Yeah, yo, the bread is the bread is the
two strains, two grains.
Yo, the bread is the but
It's like an ID.
Yo, fellas, I gotta go, man. I gotta go check on these kids.
Bless, brother. Thank you, man. Thank you,
man.
Man, blessings, man.
We're gonna look up those artists you said too.
Oh yeah, man. I appreciate y'all, man. I'm gonna come back. I want to be able to come back, man. And when my artists start dropping music, man, I want to bring them out too.
Yeah, for sure.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. We'd love to have them.
All right, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Much blessings, man. Love all this positive energy, all this fun, and man, salute to you, salute to all you guys, man.
Yes, definitely.
Appreciate you, man. Thank you.
Ronnie Bell, yo. And just to conclude our take your pick, my mom says like a club sandwich with the bad news in the middle. Yes.
It's all bread.
It's all bread to me, baby.
That's why I said the bread is yeah.
All right, that's it for Take Your Pick for the night, man.
That was hilarious, bro.
We got 20 minutes left in the show, so we do need to get to our last break. So we're going to squeeze in this joint. It's one of my favorites from 2022. Also a former guest of the show as well. One of Mambo's artists, Art Bay, and she dropped a really dope joint called Big Catch earlier in the year, and I just remember bouncing to that one over and over. Like that is a jam right there. So I'm going to play from Art Bay, one of our best songs of 2022, Big Catch, on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice. Stay with us, man. More cuts of the year and more to conclude in our final couple of 20 minutes on Rainier Avenue Radio, Fresh Juice.
I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I'm only throwing vibes, they only catch your feelings. While I'm just in my bag, trying to stack it to the ceiling. Trying to make $1 million, trying to get up off the ground. Trying to got a condo on the other side of town. Who got the best weed? I'm trying to blow about a pound. I'm only going up, I ain't never coming down. Stay high, so lifted, mind elevated, I'm gifted. Aura be glowing, can't miss it. I'll do what I want, I need no permission. I walk in, they stand at attention. There's no need to mention that I'm that shit. I've been it. A hater can't reach you with a 100-foot stick. Already at the top, better catch you a lift. I'm a Pisces, powers makes energy shift. Good catch, big catch, wish fish, big drip. Blessings on me, probably why haters so pressed for me. No stress on me, only catching blessings on me. So high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot, they got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hater who press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. You wanted a hook, that isn't a challenge. Try keeping your head up while staying on balance. If I fail off, it's cause the world flipped. My life is a movie, no script. In reality, you can't be me, but with your third eye, you can see me. Catch me if you can. I love a groupie, but prefer me a fan. So why you stuck in our face, stuck in traffic, man? You know that this song is a traffic jam. I pull up to your function with the blackest man. I step out, looking all traffic can. I slow from blowing on my distant note. That no amount of shade gon' stunt the growth. That no amount of hate gon' stop the show. Let me see your hands if you feel the flow. If you just came to impress, living in abundance and you big, big blessed. Go ahead and flex, get your ops vexed, show the people that you next. Get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot that got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hate or blue press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes. I get them so high, get them hooked on me. I walk into the spot that got they hooks in me, cause I'm a good catch. I live in abundance, I've been blessed. I ain't worried about a hate or blue press. I ain't stressed, living my best life. I'm sure you wanna catch these vibes.
What's up, Seattle? It's Art Bay, and you listening to Fresh Juice on Rainier Ave Radio with D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and ID Yourself.
This message is brought to you by Public Health, Seattle and King County, the Washington Department of Health, Washington Chapter AAP, and Within Reach. No matter where your classroom is, whether in person or online, routine vaccinations protect your child from serious diseases like measles, mumps, and chickenpox, and they keep your child safe, healthy, and thriving. Need help finding a provider? Visit parenthelp123.org or call the Help Me Grow Washington hotline at 1-800-322-2588.
Kind of nonsense conversation we're having here.
The Neon Ghost Show. The Neon Ghost Show. Right here on Rainier. Wait, what's it? Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Right about now.
Rainier Avenue Radio.world. I'm so tired. I have to pee.
Different rules apply when it gets this late. You know what I mean? It's like after hours.
Whatever gets you through the night, it's alright.
Hello, I'm an unpaid spokesman for DJ Sotovaci. I'd like to invite you to listen to his free-form music show. It's popular music the way it was never intended to be heard. Whatever gets you through the night, late nights, here on Rainier Avenue Radio.world.
Whatever gets you through the night.
Wash your hands, don't touch your face, wipe things down, clean up your space. When you cough and sneeze, do responsibly. If you feel you're getting ill, isolate at home and chill. No, you're not alone. Please pick up your phone and call 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health 206-477-3977. King County 206-477-3977. Public Health Community Radio Station will provide you with more information. Say Rainier Avenue Radio. Your community radio station will provide you with more information. Rainier Avenue Radio.
Y'all already know what's going on. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Jane from Abstraction, and you are tapped in with Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by OG Mambo, D-Money, Pint Size Patron, and IDYourself OG.
Oh, giddy up. Got enough to fill the whole city up. Ain't too much that we ain't got plenty of. Finna throw the hundreds in the 50 up. Oh, giddy up. Baby, pull them out and get your titties rough. We know it better, you finna fall in love. When we get it up, she can't get enough. Do it. It ain't nothing to it, I was going through it. I've been going dumb, I've been going stupid. Find a new coupe, but don't know where to roof at. Yeah. Working with some rats, I might throw the cash. I've been sipping hella fast, but I ain't finna crash. Got some strong in my glass, but my weight class. Got fresh out the store with it. You already know the temp, I'm too cold with it.
You guys, hold on, that's Jermaine. It totally is Jermaine.
Baby, I ain't tryna brag, but I ain't doing bad. I need more than a flash, tryna make it last. Oh, giddy up. Got enough to go whole city up. Ain't too much that we ain't got plenty of. Finna throw the hunts in the pretty up. Oh, giddy up. Baby, pull them out and get your teeth up. When I whip it out, you finna fall in love. When we giddy up, you can't get enough.
Rainier Avenue Radio Fresh Juice. That is Jermaine off of a new Jack City, the album right there. Giddy Up, production by Charlie Heath. One of our picks for best of 2020. Actually chosen by our own on that one. Again, Fresh Juice on Rainier Avenue Radio, hosted by the Juice Pack. Myself, D Money.
OG Mambo.
IDYourself, you heard?
Yes, sir. I remember when Jermaine was on the show, and we had a big argument about who had the best weed.
Yeah.
And let's
go. I'm down for some Seattle shit, man. Seattle got some good ass food too.
Yeah, it's some pretty good cannabis from what I hear too.
Man, put me on, dog. Good weed out there. Y'all gotta put me on. I'm trying to eat some Seattle food, dog.
One of our Facebook users says better weed, man. I mean, that's a huge debate. California.
Better weed?
Yeah, better weed up there in
It's not
Cali.
a debate.
Better weed than Cali? Seattle?
It's not a debate.
Not a debate?
He says not a debate.
Come up here. I'll show
Oh
you.
man, he slid right in with the comments.
I think we're ready to have a debate, man.
That's different. I heard of Colorado having better weed, but Seattle, I've never heard that. But I mean, you know,
I lived in LA, for.
Well, the thing is, in LA, you can find some trash.
Bro, for sure you can find some trash.
Around.
Hey,
You're not
the
gonna
thing
find.
about LA,
look
niggas
for
will
trash
hustle
over
you,
here.
bro.
Yeah.
Niggas will hustle
You can't
you.
even really find it over here.
That's true.
You think you smoking that real good shit, you ain't.
Thank you.
This is about to be a whole segment.
There we go, man.
Hey, yo, speaking of smoking, we should save that our picks for performances for next week's show.
You think so?
To wrap it up, yeah.
I mean, we can do it right now. Shout out to Mikey Metcalf was on that one right there.
I was gonna say, do we have an ID yourself question?
We did it. What is
No, that was actually on the fly. I actually did have another one. That whole question was based on his music video. It wasn't supposed to be the idea question. My idea the question is basically I want to know what 2 flavors or items in a grocery store that you put together that are awkwardly delicious. What 2 items in a grocery store are awkwardly delicious?
I mean, chicken and waffles is kind of awkwardly delicious.
That's like, I need like something exotic. You feel me? It's an idea the question. You feel me?
I'm really not that obscure. I'm not even gonna lie. I feel like I feel like the stuff I put together go together. You know?
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Like, I want to see who's out there experimenting. You feel me?
No, see, I mix anything, no, but it's usually something in proximity.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Something within the family of what you're doing.
I'm trying to think of something I just kind of stumbled upon and I go to on the regular.
Cream cheese and cucumber. No, that's not too weird.
Cream cheese and cucumbers is like a thing that people put on sandwiches. It's like become like a traditional Caucasian like snack.
Yeah, I can't think of nothing off top.
Yeah, I can't really think of anything either, man. But
well, let's go. No. Hold up. This is good that you guys don't have answers because
the weed man checks in right at that point with the food.
This goes with my announcement. Next week I'm gonna have it a little easier, but kind of a brain teaser question for ID the question, and we'll be reviewing the the answers and everything because I'm gonna throw it back up again, and somebody's gonna get a Christmas present from their answer of next week's ID the question. This week could have raised a few eyebrows based on if I got a bunch of exotic answers, which I didn't, which is okay. But I got something that's as simple as your average Laffy Taffy joke. You feel me? Everybody's gonna have an answer for next week, and I always want to see. And literally next week is just like any other time when I throw money in the air. I want to know the most hilarious answer next week on ID the question.
Okay. All right.
That's what we're doing.
So normally at the end of the show, we usually let our guests do like final words, but we haven't done events yet. So I know, Mambo, you have a big event going down here, upcoming here, the Emerald City Gala, of course. And I think you gave us a little video to share. So we're going to go ahead and play that real quick.
Avenue family, what's going on, y'all? We're here. It's our favorite time of year. Emerald City Gala is coming up December 23rd. We wanted to invite you guys personally, the whole staff. Of course, the Fresh Juice team going to be there with me.
Yes,
I want to make sure that everyone in the camp at the Rainier Avenue Radio gets a personal invitation. Don't stress about tickets. Just get your body there, dress in the nicest threads you can. We'll get you in VIP, make it an experience, man. So come out. This is y'all personal invitation from OG Mambo, and you got Marshall Hughes.
Come on, baby. Pull up on us, Rainier Avenue.
Look,
Rainier Avenue family, what's going on?
Look, Mambo. All right, look, I'm just going to keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with me, so I can keep it 1,000 with you. I want to say I can have buttons on the shirt, but not all the buttons will be buttoned. My wrists will not be buttoned. My shirt will not be tucked, but it will be of a dress. Of a high caliber attire. and I might throw a fedora on, but I like to get funky with my hair, so you never know. You feel me?
Okay, the fedora. Okay, I see you.
I like to get jazzy. We'll throw some loafers on and get it popping, but like don't ask too much of your don't ask too much of your boy. I like you see me. I
didn't hear anything that was inappropriate for the gala, bro. None of that is inappropriate for the gala. I think that is all.
Oh no, but you know that's what I'm saying. You see me in my comfortable threads every week. I don't really like to throw on loafers and button ups. You feel me?
And KJ Grant, yes, that was me driving the boat.
We
didn't get to address that earlier.
In the Art Bay video, yeah.
Yeah, because like he was driving at first, and then she had like a scene where she was like rapping and driving, but like I seen him driving mainly.
AJ, he's the captain now.
I am the captain now.
All right.
Hey, we're definitely gonna try and figure out pulling up and everything. It sounds good though.
That's this Friday. Yeah. And where is it? Where is it?
We're going to be at the Crocodile, man, this Friday. It's going to be upstairs and downstairs at the Crocodile. Upstairs, we're going to have the Cozy Connection stage, which is all donations are collected for homeless, the youth, people that are kind of going through it during these hard times during the holiday season. Then on Christmas Day, we're actually going to have an afternoon kind of giveaway where we kind of reach out to the community. Last year, I think it was 500 plus individuals got taken care of and got their holidays uplifted, and so we're just trying to grow that number. So that's what's going on upstairs. Then downstairs we got the runoff stage with one of our former guests on the show, Trey Ross. He put that together, so it's real hip-hop and R&B centric. I think we also got Charlie Cash on the bill too. She gonna be rocking, another former guest too. So it's just gonna be a lot of different energy, a bunch of different creatives kind of like running around from upstairs, downstairs in really fancy clothes, taking pictures, trying to get out there so we can do some interviews live at there too. So it's gonna be an experience.
Is there a place for, do they have I've never been to the Crocodile before, but do they have a place for me to put my vivacious vehicle?
I do believe there is many a location. The Crocodile is right in Belltown, so as vivacious as a vehicle gets, it is welcome.
Apparently, my mom wants to help you out, ID. There's a whole website for weird food combinations. Eatthis.com. Anyway, we're out of time. So next week on the show, it'll be.
Tell your mom she needs to relax.
Anyway, it'll be our final show of 2022, but it will not be a best of show because we have two wonderful ladies joining us, man. Asia Jones, model extraordinaire, will be here in the studio with us.
That's the homie right there.
Very talented Yell will be joining us from LA. So it'll be a great show next week on the 28th on Rainier Avenue Radio's Fresh Juice. As always, y'all, The juice tonight was orange juice, medium pulp. Thanks to Pint Size Patron for bringing that through. And you can follow us on our Facebook page, facebook.com/group/Fresh Juice Media, IG and Twitter, Fresh Juice Media, and on YouTube, clips from the show from there, youtube.com/@Fresh Juice Media. You can go directly get clips from our show. And all the music on tonight's program and our previous weeks, the whole year, is available on our Spotify playlist, Fresh Juice Mix 2022. Shouts out to Miles Salvador for checking through. Nicholas Jones is going to the gala apparently. So,
follow. Go to my Instagram, Nick OG Mambo on IG. I got all the info on there. He asked for the info on there. I got flyers and all that.
That's Friday at the Crocodile, y'all. So without further ado, Neon Ghost Show is next. So peace and bless.